Hey y'all, Rick Fearless, Stroker Dallas, Stroker's Ice House, Punch Wally Garage and Fearless Services. Good morning. How you doing? All right. Today is, let's see, I know this one. Tuesday, June the 4th, 2024, year of our Lord. Season number 2, episode number 156. In today's show, I will cover You're Fired, Astronaut, and Just Do It. Let's go. In My Life, the 366 Project, coming to you almost live from almost downtown Dallas, in the powerful CHUMP studio, brought to you by our good friends over at Reliable Diamond Tool, ready2.com. That's REDITOO.com. Check them out. Today, the Mr. Peabody Wayback Machine is going to go back to 1979. In 1979, I was the manager of Roach Paint Company in Irving, Texas. And when I took over, we had a guy there that was my assistant manager, and we needed a driver. And so my boss, Milton Elms, that we talked about last week that I love, he said, I got a guy for you. And I said, you do? And he said, yeah. He's a friend. He's the son of a friend. He said, so I'm going to bring him out and you can interview him. I'll do it with you, show you how to do it. And I said, yes, sir. Brought him out, interviewed him. Milton said, and the kid's name was Johnny Bobo. The kid said, the kid was pretty arrogant. And at the end of the interview, Milton said, what do you think? And I said, I don't like him, Milton. I don't think so. He's kind of a arrogant guy, and I don't think he's going to take direction well. Milton said, well, he's the son of a friend of mine. Let's give him a try. And I said, yes, sir. So back then, you smoked inside, the building. So all the painters would pick up their paint. They would BS. They'd drink coffee. They'd smoke cigarettes. And you had these big ashtrays that stood real tall with a bunch of sand. So we'd clean them with a tea strainer. And normally I clean the ashtrays myself. But a couple of times I asked Johnny Bobo to do it. And he cleaned them a couple of times. And then one day I asked him, I said, catch them ashtrays, will you? He said, I'm done doing that. And I said, what are you talking about? He said, I don't smoke and I'm not cleaning those ashtrays. And I said, I don't smoke either and I have cleaned them for years. You gonna clean them ashtrays? And he said, no, I'm not cleaning those ashtrays. And I said, you don't want to clean them? And he said, nope. And I said, you gonna clean them or you ain't gonna work here no more? And he said, well, let's see what you can do about that. And I said, okay, you're fired, get out. And he said, I'm gonna call Milton Elms. And I said, okay. He called Milton Elms. Milton Elms came out. He said, what's going on? We went through the whole thing. Milton had a meeting with him, and when the door opened up, Johnny walked straight out the front door. And Milton Elm said, you know what I told him, Rick? And I said, no, sir. And he said, I told him that if Rick Fairless can't use him, then Roach Paint Company can't use him. He said, I'm sorry that I brought him to the table. I should have let you hire your own person. And so Johnny Bobo will go down in history as the very first person of many that I have fired over the years. All right, let's check that Chuck. And most of the people that are fired, I don't even remember their names, but I remember his. Let's check that. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Laughing hyena right there, babe. Look at that. So you got this Laughing Hyena high top Chucks, red, white, and blue logo. White toe, white sole, double black racing stripes, 2 vent holes, black shoestrings, one eye down, double knotted for safety. So people will ask me, why the one eye down? One eye down is for comfort, you know, because if you got it up here, look at when I'm bending my feet. See that? You got it up here, your ankle ain't bending. So it's one eye down for comfort, double knotted for safety. These are, say it with me, y'all, these are some handsome chucks. You want to look around the office, Rick? Yeah, but I ain't playing nothing. Okay, well, let's figure it out. I'll figure it out with you together. You know, together is spelled to get her. To get her. Together. So my grandkids get a kick out of that. Somebody gave me this card years ago, and I don't remember who. Let me look and see. We'll look and see together. Hold on there. Let's see who gave me that card. My cousin Deanna when I was turned 63. So D, hold on there. Put it back up. So Deanna is my cousin and one of my favorite people in the world. She is Dixie. You know, we've been talking about Dixie. She's Dixie's daughter. And I love me some Deanna Montgomery. Okay, so she sent me that. And I keep it there, and my grandkids get a kick out of it. Speaking of Dixie and Deanna, let's check Grandma's calendar. So, get that out of the way there. June 4th, Dixie had just come home, 1949, 75 years ago today. We went to town. Ray and Oscar came over tonight. Grandma Fairless was here for dinner. That's lunch. Harry, that's my dad, stayed all night with her tonight. So my dad would have been 16, so he stayed all night with his grandma. Okay, that's Grandma's calendar. Put that there. Go back there. Dad joke, what is an astronaut's favorite board game? Monopoly. Try that on your 8-year-old. That'll be, no, at 8 they won't get it. They better be about 12. Get off the couch, a motivational minute. Don't be afraid to do something that you want to do out of fear what people will think. What people will say. Just do it, man. Just do it. Do what you want to do. Yesterday I wanted to ride my chopper Eileen, and I did. I'll post a picture of me with Eileen in a minute. I can't tell you how much I enjoy riding motorcycles, custom motorcycles, and that motorcycle in particular. She rides good, she looks good. It's just a fun bike to ride. I really enjoy it. Okay, I'm going to leave you with this. Male deer, did you know male deer shed their antlers every year? And that, boys and squirrels, girls, is the rest of the story. Strokers Dallas merch, merch.com. Check us out. If you want to go down the Rick Fairless rabbit hole, just Google my name, Rick Fairless. You can hit images and see lots of pictures. Go to my YouTube channel, Strokers Dallas YouTube. There's 700 videos on there. It's a pretty good deal. And I'd appreciate it. All right, Rick Fairless, I got to go. It's Tuesday. I got to do some Tuesing. Whatever that means. Love you, bye. Hey, I'll see you tomorrow.